Alright, guys. We are back. Just woke up, had a nice, long sleep. It was terrible, a horrible sleep. I have awoken. Alright, now, in about 3 hours, it should be literally exactly about 3 hours from now, the data download will happen for JP. We will get, some info, right? Yeah, I guess a bunch of stuff. One of the main things I'll be curious to see is if there's going to be a Beast Gohan sprite or not. I'll be very interested to see. Orange Piccolo does indeed have one because he's a giant transformation, right? You can still sort of transform and use Orange Piccolo. Beast Gohan, though, brother. They made a very poor decision. Now, I just wanted to sort of take a look at a lot of the reactions of people. I mean, okay, so everyone is losing their mind. I do personally think that everyone is justified. Yeah, for sure. There's always going to be people who are like, oh, it's not that bad and stuff like that. I mean, keep in mind, I've seen a lot of times people say like, oh, this community is full of babies and children and stuff like that. I mean, I may have said some things like that at times, right? But I mean, it's not just us, right? Like, let's go pull up, one of the Japanese Twitter accounts, right? And, besides a lot of the regulars we could see from our community, you go look at what a lot of the Japanese players are saying, man, and they're not happy, right? Like, look at this. Look, this is not someone, in our community. This is someone in Japan, right? This is a Japanese person, right? And look at this. Like, they're not happy. No one is happy about this. It's not what anyone wanted, right? It is a real shame because Dokkan did have like the easiest, freest home run ever. It's like when we see all these moves, because I see people say, "Oh my God, Beast Gohan did one thing." Who cares? Guess what? How many times has Ultimate Gohan fought in the Tournament of Power against Majin Buu, against Beerus, right? Against Piccolo pre-Tournament of Power in this movie? You know what you do? You just make Ultimate Gohan attacks Beast Gohan. All these attacks, this should all just be Beast Gohan, right? All of this. That should be Beast Gohan. That's all they do. Literally, that's it. That should be an intro, right? The Makanken Sampo should be an active skill. And then all the regular attacks should just be Beast Gohan doing it instead, right? It's pretty egregious with Orange Piccolo as well. Because the Power Awakening Piccolo, some of the shots of Power Awakening Piccolo are in the movie, it was Orange Piccolo doing it, right? Which feels really bad. Now, let's not even talk about character kits. I feel much better about Orange Piccolo. Again, I know it sucks that he's like a giant transformation and stuff like that, but it's still like we transform and then we use him. I think Orange Piccolo to me is much more like if we could transform into Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo was just a giant transformation, I think that would be acceptable, right? Now I'm quite certain we will get newer versions of these characters as well. Probably, I don't know how soon, but we certainly will. If you guys remember, LR Blue Gogeta came out about a year after the movie, right? The movie came out in December of 2018. We got the TURs, transforming TURs for Broly and Gogeta, in December of 2018. And then it was, January of 2020, basically just a year later, where we got LR Blue Gogeta, which is still, one of the most hyped characters Dokkan has ever dropped. So, I mean, I don't know. I saw some people saying, well, the real Beast Gohan could be Anniversary. I don't think so. I mean, the timing still doesn't line up for Anniversary, but I mean, dude, the sooner we actually get Beast Gohan in the game, the better. Again, the fact that, Beast Gohan doesn't do that much is completely irrelevant. I feel like you could just redo some of the stuff. It sucks. What people want is to use Beast Gohan. They want to use these characters, and it's like, right now, it's not what we're able to do. We're not able to just use them, right? Like Beast Gohan, it's the blink of an eye where you use his active skill. And it sucks because Gohan doesn't stack attack. So his active, like, this is not gonna be, I think, like the LR God's active skill, or Pan, or Vegeta and Trunks. It's not, because Gohan is not stacking attack, right? Like, these active skill attacks become real, like, megaton hammers when you're stacking your attack. And Gohan is not doing that, so that is a bummer. Here's the tweet I made, right? Once, for a split second, it seemed really good, because it's like, they show Orange Piccolo's card, and he's got the transformation button. It's like, oh, wait, hold on. Okay, we're in the clear. Because there was concern about this going into it, right? It's not like this came out of nowhere, but like people noticed and were concerned at some things. But once, Gresh said, oh, it's Piccolo's a giant transformation character. That's where I was like, oh, shit. Yeah, okay. Let's take a look at some of the quotes. Let's see what people got to say. Yeah, I mean, again, I don't, people aren't overblowing this. Like, this should have been the freest, easiest, best period in Dokkan history ever. Like, it was just right there for them. Like, it was very difficult to mess up. From what I saw, I think all the animations look good, right? Like, I mean, that's the thing. Beast Gohan, yeah, this looks good, right? No doubt about it, but it's so limited. Like, we want to use this, not Ultimate Gohan. I've used Ultimate Gohan for years. In how many Dragon Ball games have I fucking used Ultimate Gohan, man? Now, how many games have I used Beast Gohan in? Come on. I don't know. How did they not realize what they were doing? There's no way they sat up there. They were in whatever meeting they're in, and it's yeah, they're gonna love this. There's no way. Are you can't be, because it's not one person is upset. There's a small group of party poopers. No one is happy, and for good reason. They had to have known this was coming. They had to. Y'all think we're just satisfied just with an active skill? No, we want to use the character, and it's different for some character that's a transformation. I don't know. Let's just use this time slot last year was physical Super Saiyan 2/3 Goku, right? And it's I mean, his transformation condition's not that bad. It can be inconsistent at times, but it's not really that bad. But it's we have a ton of Super Saiyan 2 Gokus and a ton of Super Saiyan 3 Gokus in the game already, right? This is the first instance of Beast in the game, and it's just an active skill, right? That's not fun. Again, let's just see what people are saying. I mean, certainly it's not the worst game ever. It's some of the hard feelings will go away in a couple of days here. Dokkan is still easily going to hit top grossing. That's not even copium or anything like that, because JP always, the best sale of the year is at the end of the year. Again, listen to me. Dokkan is getting top grossing because all the Japanese players are going to clear the sales out. Even if they're not going to summon for Gohan and Piccolo, which they are going to summon, they're going to clear the sales out, and Dokkan's going to get top grossing. It happens every year, right? Pikkon got top grossing. I mean, we could be the biggest negative Nancys in the world, and still, you're not going to say Pikkon and Janemba was more hype than even this, what we got. I mean, this could have been, way better, Gohan and Piccolo here. They could have done this way better, but this is still infinitely more hype than Janemba and Pikkon. I mean, a big difference, of course, is that Janemba and Pikkon just didn't have the negative feelings caked into it like this does. But, again, I don't know, it makes me wonder, because, okay, so these guys are dropping on the 28th, right? We expect the day to download in a couple hours here. And it's we go a month down the line here, and the anniversary is the 30th or something like that. So is this really maybe they just didn't want to shit on the anniversary? I mean, that would be the worst ever, right? It's they did this just because they didn't want to overshadow the anniversary. Who cares about the anniversary? No, this was more important. This is more important than the anniversary for sure. Right, these big characters and stuff coming in. Yeah, Gammas are also not on the banner. Okay. If you are a JP player, I don't think summoning on these banners is going to be a good idea. I mean, we haven't seen them yet. I don't want to put that in stone until we see the banners, but I mean, global players, you guys can do whatever the hell you want. It doesn't matter, right? Global is now going into a period of stuff where there's not, global is in their period where it's not oh my god, do I summon, do I save, do I summon, do I save? You guys just do whatever the hell you want, right? What is the next super crazy thing on global? Saiyan Day, March 18th, right? Like Global just got through. Global, the entire end of the year from like July on is just nonstop insanity typically for Global, right? Thank you celebration, worldwide, anniversary, all that stuff. Whereas like JP is now sort of entering a little bit of a period like this with New Year's into anniversary, into Saiyan Day, into Golden Week, right? So, I don't know. Yeah, JP players. We should see a preview of the banners during the data download because they'll have like the little animation on it, so that's why we will see it. The Gammas not being on it is a huge L. These characters, while good, they're not like, oh my god, Vegeta and Trunks are left in the dust. I don't know where Gohan and Piccolo are. I feel like at best they could be better than Final Form Cooler, and that's about it. I don't know that I will like either better than Carnival Goku. I don't think so. They're definitely not better than Vegeta and Trunks. Final Form Cooler, maybe. Gohan has some similarities to Final Form Cooler, but we will see. We'll see. Yep, we wanted transformation. Well, I mean, for me, yeah, transformation, sure. I wanted Beast Gohan it just to be his intro. The iconic scene of Gohan transforming. I just wanted that to be his intro. I actually didn't even want a transformation character. Hell no. I want to use Beast Gohan, not Ultimate Gohan. Nothing against Ultimate Gohan, but I want to use Beast Gohan, not Ultimate Gohan. Right? Yep. Honestly, it does disappoint. Yeah. Yeah, I'd have to say so. Yeah. I mean, I love Dokkan, but yeah, they fumbled for sure. Let's take a look at the some of the JP because I feel like that is it's so damning, it's so telling, right? With the responses from the JP player base, that's how you can tell, right? Like it's not just people overblowing it or something like that. It like it's it is what it is. Let's see what is this. Let's take a look right here. Yeah, 3 turn guard. All right. Yeah, and this is so Piccolo. If you fall below 30% HP, Piccolo gets really crazy. But that's just gonna be tough. Piccolo is good, but like his potential is better than what Piccolo is actually going to be. Now we're not pulling up. I mean, I saw people talking about like, oh yeah, this is Raditz's nephew for this Beast Gohan card. Yeah, no stacking defense. I mean, yeah, it's almost like defensive stacking is pretty good. Almost like damage reduction is pretty good. It's almost like defense really matters. Defense is what we care about, man. Any character can do damage. Listen, the thing is that these damage characters, yeah, cool, they're doing damage, but then they die, right? But oftentimes nowadays, these strong defensive characters, Vegeta and Trunks, Carnival Goku, Gamma 1, they can do damage too. They're not doing the level of damage that Final Form Cooler and Gamma 2 are doing, but they're doing enough. I mean, Carnival Goku and Gamma 1, they're hitting 10 million attack stats, right? Like, along with their incredible defense, like, that's much better than just sort of the, you could have a very glass cannon nature with Final Form Cooler, depending upon your RNG. Cooler could just do normal, and then you just get ass blasted, right? So, yeah, defense is for sure what we would want. Let's take a look what else we got here. Damn. Is this a Japanese player? I don't know. This might not be a Japanese player. This is pretty good though. I've been playing Dokkan for 6 years. I've seen many failures and disappointments. Oh, that's good. That's a good one. That's a strong copy pasta right there. Matter of fact, should we just tweet this out? Why don't we just tweet this out? Like, let's just do a fast tweet, man. Let's do a live video recording tweet. Of the many failures and disappointments, man. Here we go. Live tweet in action, right there. Bam. We have seen many failures and disappointments, but it doesn't get much bigger than this for sure. All right, what do we got here? Okay. No. All right. What? Oh no. All right, man. What? Yeah. All right. So, man, I don't know. I mean, let me know what you guys think, right? I mean, we're obviously all upset. Um, the celebration should still be decent, although it's gonna be impossible for people to like think like that because of how big of a disappointment Beast Gohan is, right? Like, uh, they are good. They're certainly top 5 contenders, but like going into it, I mean, these are the characters you make undisputed number 1, right? Like Piccolo and Gohan should be far and away better than like everything else that's out there. Like there's just no reason not to. What do we got here? Okay. Yeah, there are occasionally the Japanese players do give us some pretty good memes right here. I mean, yeah, I mean, listen, if you're gonna take Gohan against Cell Max, you know what's gonna happen, right? Cell Max is gonna wash him. Like Beast Gohan, Ultimate Gohan. Can I call him Beast? I don't know if we can call him Beast. Ultimate Gohan, I mean, defensively, he's going to be weaker than even the new Carnival LR Super Saiyan Goku, right? I don't know. There was one meme in particular which was really good. It was the Namek Goku attack, like the the Bakayero, but it was against the producer. Where is it? Let's just take. Oh, I see a tear right there. Oh no, no! I've lost the will to pull on the banner. Damn! Even before it came out because of the disappointing performance. Damn! I wonder if there was a change, basically in like the producers and shit like that. Oh no, no! Oh, it's bad. It is bad. Very bad. We'll see how things are gonna go. Again, yeah, we found it. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We all see it, right? We see the writing on the wall. We can head over to the global Twitter, and dude, it's just gonna be the same thing, right? Like, people aren't magically, I'm so excited over here. Like, no, dude, yeah, get our pillows out. Oh, poor Goresh, man. That Legends reveal, like, what? Man. Can you imagine if the Legends reveal sucks too? We'll see. Yeah. I mean, you guys can see people are super happy, right? Now, by the way, I would like to set expectations in check. The real stars, calm yourselves. We'll see. We will see. Sometimes EZAs can be very good. Sometimes, well, tough luck. So I would not be like, oh my god, here's the superstars. They might be. They could be. But they might not be. It's very possible. He doesn't stack. A lot of people sort of get confused. I mean, I hate the way they write this. It's just brain dead. This is not a fault with the community. This is a fault with Dokkan, right? It's the way they write these goddamn... Look at this. Greatly raise attack and raise defense for 1 turn. No, stupid asses. Not the community. I'm talking to Dokkan specifically right here. Dokkan is the stupid asses. Say greatly raise attack for 1 turn and raise defense for 1 turn. Add in the 1 turn right there. It confuses people. It makes them think he's stacking. If this Gohan was greatly stacking attack right here, this would actually... I mean, stacking attack I don't think is really very meaningful unless the character has an active skill attack. Then it becomes very meaningful. And, I don't know. It's almost like the active skill attack for this character is the entire point of the character, right? Beast Gohan. And he's not stacking, so I don't, like, it's not even gonna, he'll do damage, but it's like, dude, he has a KO screen. He has a KO screen! And it's like, it's not like it's gonna be super easy to see it when, right? Like, here. I mean, I'm just letting y'all know that might not be the most common thing ever to see that. Because it's like, he is an LR. He's going to do damage, but it's not, is he going to do pan damage? No, I don't think so. I don't think he's doing pan damage. So, we'll end here. Let me know what you guys think about the incredible Hero Celebration. They fumbled so bad. literally the easiest home run ever, and they just said nah. So, yep, bye.